Good morning, winter growth friends. One of the many great things about living in Howard County is the abundance of public art that's available. Today we're going to visit some of the outdoor sculptures that are part of the Howard County Arts Council's Art Sites project. The council was created in 1981 with the goal of fostering the arts in Howard County. One of the ways that goal is achieved is through art sites. Some of the sculptures are permanently displayed, but 12 sculptures are chosen and changed each August and stay on display through July. Let's enjoy our tour, and afterwards we can discuss. Comet Fire and Ice is displayed at the Howard County Public School Administration Building, and it was created by Carl Billingsley. This piece is called Magnify by Kurt Cease, and it's displayed at the Slayton House in Wild Lake Village Center. Mosgard by Carl Saar is here at the Howard County Public Library Central Branch. What materials do you think were used for this? Remember that the sculptures will be outdoors year-round and so need to withstand any kind of weather that Maryland offers up. Next is The Insect House by Elliot Hamilton, appropriately at the Robinson Nature Center. To quote the sign, a house for insects. An important aspect of an insect house is providing a habitat for attracting beneficial insects and native solitary bees. In cold weather, an insect house is a hibernation place for insects. In the summer, it is a nesting place. The result is a diversity of insects and an improvement of the ecological balance. Here we have the entire sculpture. Now let's take a look at some of the individual sections. Funny story, when I first arrived at Clarksville Commons, I saw this and I thought, wow, that's a huge sculpture. I like the colors and I like the shape of it. And then I saw the sign. It's actually a solar tree with solar panels on top, and it creates 3 kilowatts per hour. The actual sculpture display was across from the solar tree. The Door in the Woods by Chris Plasted is actually from the 2019 series. The 2020 sculpture had not yet been installed when I was there. We're now on the campus of Howard Community College, where there are 4 art sites sculptures. One of them is part of the 2020 display, and the other 3 are permanent. This year's piece is entitled Invisible Handshake by Helen Ferguson. On permanent display, Autumn Amber is by artist Glenn Zweigart. Also by Glenn Zweigart, Basalt Man was originally displayed in 2016 and remains here permanently. As you can see in the background, the tables and chairs are all marked off not to be used, a sign of the times in 2020. The Cycle by Hannah Jubran sits right in front of the Horowitz Visual and Performing Arts Center. Originally entitled Getting the Band Back Together, Heavy Metal is by artist Ed Cadera, and it's displayed outside the mall in Columbia. In 2014, the mall commissioned Mr. Cadera to create several other sculptures outside. Next week, we'll take a look at those, along with some other public art that is part of Columbia's history, as well as some new pieces that are part of the 30-year Downtown Columbia plan. As always, thanks for joining me.